Hi everyone, Brad with Pro Painter here. Nice to see everyone. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We're at the next step of this back down in this basement room. The next step is going to be masking, and I like to use the frog tape. In this case, I for this type of masking, the only thing we do when I'm masking to repaint a room is I just like to mask the baseboard and the all the devices, the outlets, that sort of thing, so nothing gets hit with a roller and protects that baseboard from getting splattered on. Otherwise, the rest of it, we brush everything and then roll up to it, right? So the only thing we're protecting is gravity from the sprinkles down on the base and hitting an outlet. So to do that, we want to make sure we got such a drastic color change here. And for the most part, we always want to make sure that we're masking nice and tight. So that means that we're not getting it up on our wall, because if we do, we're gonna be not getting paint where it needs to go, down and then up to our trim or woodwork. In this case, we don't have painted woodwork. We're protecting it. So we want to make sure that we'll grab our trusty Worcester paintbrush, an old one, and I like to use that to dust off dust off our baseboard nice and clean. And a little demonstration here. Oh, something very important with our devices. And before we ever remove our trim plates, we want to make sure that the power is turned off to any circuitry that we're removing, that we're going to expose wiring and devices so nobody can get hurt or electrocuted. This is enough to hurt somebody, and the code is that you're supposed to, if you remove a trim plate, you got to have the circuit turned off. So this is off, and so to demonstrate, we just need a piece of masking tape like so. And I just like to wrap it around the face of this device and pinch it like so. And that way the device is protected from getting hit by a brush or roller or anything like that. And then for our baseboard, as I said, masking nice and tightly. Anywhere we were going to do any masking, we got to make sure we're masking it nice and tight so that we're not getting up on something that where we're wanting to get paint. Okay, so we just run out some masking like so, run it along our baseboard. Now that we're all dusted off nice and clean, and I use my thumb and thumbnail to press it down tight. Gonna mask it nice and tight, even trying to tuck an edge of it behind the baseboard so that our tape isn't preventing us from getting anything on the wall where it needs to go. Continuing on until you have the whole baseboard all masked out with our drop cloth nice and tucked up underneath, protecting our finished flooring if we have such a thing from dripping and splattering or sprinkling, like so. With our thumb, push it down nice and tight the entire length. Whoop, get a continued dusting. Make sure we're all dusted off nice. And all the way into the corner and continue on throughout the room. You can use a putty knife to tear it off at the right length. And that's the basics for masking. Masking is an extremely important part of our process. And we'll see more of that in other upcoming videos. But upcoming videos, next we're work on getting some paint on these walls down here. So look for that. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday and have a good week. In the meantime, keep a tight grip on those brushes. Take care and have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.